Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about all the devices which we unboxed in my UniFi unboxing video, and I want to show you guys what I ended up doing and how I got everything installed. And I've been learning about how UniFi devices talk to each other and how they seamlessly integrate with each other. Okay, so let's start with the security side of the things first. Let's talk about all the cameras and where I installed them and what I'm trying to get from these devices, and then we'll go to the network side of the things. So for the security side, I got G5 bullet cameras from Ubiquiti based on all the feedback and the honest reviews I saw from so many YouTubers. The reason that I went with the G5 bullet for 4 of my cameras is that because they were cheap, they were the cheapest, and at the same time they were ranked in second or third position in all of the Ubiquiti camera comparisons. G5 bullet camera behind me is covering this whole entire area, of the front foyer. So anyone who comes in, it will record it by this camera. So this will provide me some peace of mind that even if I'm not home, my home is secure. Let's talk about the second camera. And that camera is very important as well. So that is the camera above my garage, and which is covering the both of my cars. It's very close to the sidewalk. So let's go and I'll show you the camera on the side of my home. Okay, so let's talk about the third camera which I have installed, and this is a pathway which is on the side of my home. So for this one, I installed a camera right above there, and that is just covering this specific area. So ideally, I would have preferred to have just one camera right in the middle, which will cover all this area and also the door. But because of how the Ethernet was installed, I was not able to get something right in the middle. So I installed one camera here, and then I installed one camera right there at the corner, which will cover the backyard access. So let's go to the backyard, and I'll show you the last camera, which is on the exterior side of the things, and then we'll move inside. Let's go. This camera is going to provide coverage for this whole backyard. What I've seen so far in last few couple of weeks is that every night there are so many different animals running around in this backyard, and it's surprising. And I'm very surprised to see the UniFi's camera ability at nighttime, that it actually captures anytime there is a movement of any animal. So this is all the 4 cameras, all the 5 cameras which are on the exterior of the house. Let's go inside and we'll show you where I've decided to put the wireless access points for the Ubiquiti, and they are also powered over Ethernet, and they are the Wi-Fi 7 Pro wireless access points. So let's go inside and I'll show you where they are and how I'm powering everything up. If you are liking this video so far, please hit the subscribe button. That will give me motivation to keep going. So let's talk about the wireless access points where I've installed in this house. So I got 3 wireless access points for each level: main floor, lower floor, and second floor. So for the main floor, I installed it in the kitchen, near the kitchen, because that is right next to the family room, and that's where we usually sit, and that's where most of the electronic devices are. This is the Wi-Fi 7 Pro. I didn't have any issues so far. So far my experience is okay, at least on the main level. On the upper level, I actually have some concerns, so we'll talk about that when we go up there. Let's go. So now we are on the second floor of my home, and this is the Wi-Fi 7 Pro. This is the main hallway area where I've installed it. It has been working perfectly fine for all the devices near these rooms. One thing I do want to mention, that why I went with these Wi-Fi 7 Pro access points, is that these are the new access points which actually come with 2.5 gig capabilities. So you can actually connect them to Pro Max 16 PoE 2.5 gig port, and it will actually provide the full 2.5 gig, moving my data from one device to another or on my LAN. So I will be able to theoretically get the higher speeds than the regular 1 gig network. Another thing which I did with these installation is that I have got two Ethernet ports installed in the areas where I need them. So one is in my office where I work daily. So I got an Ethernet port installed there. So in case I need to put my Synology or any network attached device, I can put it there. And another Ethernet port in my master bedroom. So this is the U6 long range Wi-Fi access point which I have decided to go with for the basement area, just because it will provide ample coverage to the whole basement, and because it's long range, I thought that why not. So yeah, so these are the three access points. Let's go to the basement and I'll show you where all the network devices and how all these devices are getting their power. So let's go to the basement and let me show you about where I have installed everything in my basement. So one of the problem in my old home was, which really bothered me, was that all the devices and the internet cable was actually coming into the main common area, the family room. And I really wish that it was coming into a center located where I could place all the different hubs which I use for my smart home. So that was one of my wish, that when I got this new place, that I wanted to uh, connect all the wires and all these hubs into a central area. And I think this is a perfect area for that one. So this is a central point which I found, which I thought, okay, I can use this to have all my network devices. This is not the end state. This is just a very first draft of my setup. So this is the internet which is coming from outside the wall, the internet cable from the internet company, and then it's connected to the Cloud Gateway Max, which we already unboxed, and then the Cloud Gateway Max is connected to the the Pro Max 16 PoE, and these are all the Ethernet cables which are running to all the cameras and all the access points, and the Ethernet port in my office, and the Ethernet port in my master bedroom. So all the ports which are going from here, they are running up to the top, to the attic, and then from attic to individual rooms where they need to be, and where all the cameras are located. So this is the Cloud Gateway Max and the Pro Max 16 PoE, which is providing as the main hub for everything. And then these are the other smart home hubs which I have already were using. So this is Philips, and so this is the new one which I've been playing around with, and it's actually Lutron Smart Hub. And I got some Lutron switches. I'll tell you about Lutron story in another video. It's actually a funny one. So this is the area where I think that all my network devices should be, even the new ones which I will be unboxing and installing in the near future. I will make room here, and I really like this wall. It actually provides me coverage for it provides me enough space to put all these devices, and I can control everything from one central place. And yeah, so these are the devices which I have installed in my home from Ubiquiti, and I'm now experiencing the UniFi home network. The best thing which I like about UniFi products so far is about the network, is that I actually have access to all my devices and all my cameras in my home, but also outside my home. I don't have to do any specific configurations. I don't have to pay for any additional fees to access my own cameras or access my own network. So those are the things which I was actually looking forward to, and my experience was really great. Even accessing my network, my home network, and my cameras while I'm out and about. So that was something really great. So these were the devices which I am using in my home. If you have any feedback, or if you have any comments, let me know. What do you think about this setup? Thanks for watching today's video, and have a good day.